What's up, guys? Welcome to I Got You Again. I'm with MrGrapht. Literally just tried recorded, like nothing came up. So good thing before we even started this whole thing, we checked it.
Oh yeah, good thing.
Good thing, yeah. And I'm wearing glasses. I haven't got that 20/20 vision. Might as well take it off since it's fucking useless, isn't it? Excuse my language. So yeah, we was just talking about do not disturb actually, because I was like, I've got to put my phone on do not disturb before we start a podcast. I don't use the function because like.
What, you worried people are gonna call you? You're gonna miss the call?
I don't care about that.
So why are you not doing it then?
Because not many people call me late at night, I guess. So I'm just like, no one's disturbing me. And if you message, the thing is, if I'm asleep, I'm asleep. You can call me, you can message me. I'll look at it and I'll fall back asleep straight away. So it doesn't faze me. It doesn't, you know how some people get a disturbed sleep if their phone goes off, then it's like, oh, it ruins their sleeping pattern. For me, I'm like, if I wake up from something, I'll just fall back asleep in the next 30 seconds.
So you don't mind being disturbed?
No. Why do you?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Listen, like, and you know sometimes you get that random person trying to chat to you at like 2 a.m. for every reason because they're up, and then they want you to be up.
Sorry, Mr. Popular.
I'm just saying, like, listen, and then you're there having the phone call and you listen, yo, oh, is it? Swear down, right.
Yeah, but then
I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't you just?
Why
don't you just say you either sleeping or don't answer? I just don't answer if I'm.
More time, yeah, but it's the fact that I've seen the call, and then if the person's calling repetitively, it's just a bit like, oh.
See, this is the thing.
Like, is it an emergency, or are you just taking the piss? Well, not even that you're taking the piss, but like, are you trying to get my attention?
Well, this is the thing, which I always say: if you call me once, and I don't answer, then fine. If you call me again. Usually people don't call me twice in a row. No, not many people call me twice in a row. Unless something is going on. So I feel like I should pick up.
Yeah.
And plus, even if it's not, if I answer and they're just trying to have a chin wag, I'm like, listen, sis, bro, I'm going to bed. I'll speak to you tomorrow. And I'll just fall back asleep again. So it doesn't faze me. And out of 365 days, it might happen one day out of 365 days. Yeah. So I'm just like, do not just, yeah.
What about your phone pinging off randomly? Let's say the group chat's going off. Ping, 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 ping. You don't care?
Every group chat I'm on, muted. Forever.
You're deep.
It's not even deep because...
It is, because there could be lit action going on during the week.
It's lit. It might be a lit action, but if it's important, it's an emergency and it involves me, you have my number. Contact me directly. I don't need to find out for group chat. So if I miss certain things, like we have a girls chat, right? The other day actually, they were like talking about holidays, and apparently I thought I was invited. I just left it because I'm not that fussed anyways. I'm not that fussed with Corona and all that at the moment. And there was actually like no, we put in the girls chat and you never responded. I just went, oops. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it's like, if I'm now uninvited because I missed it, hey ho, cool, it is what it is, cool.
If they really wanted you there anyway.
Exactly,
there was
yeah.
Cool. If it was that important.
There you go.
Like,
yeah, it's like if I...
Who's available?
Exactly.
Come through for holiday.
If I organise an event, I'll put in a group chat in our group chat, and I know you haven't responded, but I know it's something you're down for.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Angie, what are you saying about this event?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
so
something a bit more direct for her. What do you think about that? Do you think it's like an obligation with friends to do that kind of thing? Especially in a group chat. Do you think there's like a unwritten rule that you can't be my friend unless you got to invite me to the motives? Like, I don't care if you ain't heard from me for a week, fam. You better call me.
Nah, I think because I'm kind of laid back.
It's like, whatever, if I catch it, I catch it.
Because we have times where like right now, I talk to this guy nearly every day, either through COD or whatever. But we've had moments when we was at uni, I wasn't talking to you for a whole year, 2 years. Yeah. I just see you when I see you, and when I see you, it's like it's love. So I'm just like, that's how it should feel as friends. You shouldn't be like, oh, that. Although no, it's hard because we had this conversation the other day. Like, it's different if I kept trying to get in touch with you, like seeing how you are, but I didn't see that sort of reciprocation back, then I'll be like, this friendship feels one-sided. But with you, I feel like, oh, I'll check up on you after a while, or you'll check up on me, or we'll just link up after an event, and then we just have our phase where we're speaking to each other every day again. So I never really feel a type of way. But then that's, yeah, I don't know.
I say for me personally, I have this thing where if I know someone's done something for me, I don't care what people say about it shouldn't be this way, whatever, but I'm trying to meet you or match you.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm trying to match the energy people give me personally, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the energy you give me, to be fair, I want to say that, let's say someone gives me an energy of, I'm trying to chat to you every day. I can attempt to keep up, but if I know that's not me, then I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest and say, listen, this isn't me, but I can see that your way of handling this or doing this is to do that. And I want to maybe try and find a way to meet you or match you on that. So maybe I can do this, but don't expect me to now keep up with your distance. See, I don't know.
Sorry, do not disturb. I just put on silent.
You get what I'm saying? See?
Yeah. This is the only time I put on do not disturb.
I thought the group chat was on mute, but apparently.
Hey, group chat, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, them late night because I hear what you're saying still.
Don't listen to him.
That's where it can't be a do not disturb. You get it.
Yeah.
You understand?
And do you think I'm a booty guy?
You understand? Sorry,
So bad.
I'm ruining her branding. Apologies.
No, not even like, I'm sorry. Like, I should really dress up for these things, but this is me, innit? This is like late night conversations with your friend. You'll catch me on days and you'll watch some of my reaction videos. I'm dressed up here and there.
Don't be dressing. You'll be dressing before, fam. Man's in the naked. Oh, am I allowed to do a promo like that?
I don't. Whatever. I don't know. But I did just see the back of your.
I'm wearing some kind of slider.
Oh.
Potentially.
That's a good question. Out of all sliders, what brand do you prefer wearing?
Oh, great question. Okay.
My favourite are the ones you've got on. These ones.
So, these ones are alright, yeah.
Ooh.
The ones I really like for driving, yeah. Lacoste. They've got these.
That's illegal, but yeah. You know, you're not actually supposed to in slippers.
Allegedly.
Past experiences,
Allegedly.
not anymore. But from past experience, Lacoste.
I have a friend that told me about it. It says lit still. My thing. But yeah, Lacoste.
For driving.
Straight rubber. It's like I wear them things into the shower, wherever. I take them everywhere. Lit. I've got like an indoor pair, outdoor pair.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to take and cross-contaminate the things. No. And then I keep touching my belly. I just wanted to make you lot aware. Man's eating and that.
Yeah, we had a big vegan dinner. I say vegan. It was vegan, but we added meat, obviously, because
You get me?
we need to get that protein in because we're trying to bulk.
For real.
Yeah.
I want to almost lift up the container now. But then that's more advertising.
Oh, basically, when it's this container, he's got he's bought, MrGrapht got this, what is it? Is it bulking?
4
protein?
kg bulking muscle fuel anabolic listed muscle mass catalytic retention.
I was going to ask you, what are you in terms of, are you an advocate of powders? Because some people like natural goers oh, you should just have it through your food, but I find it quite hard to get all the protein that you need through food.
Yeah, it's long. I like natural if it's possible, but when you're trying to do stuff like this, powder, man, powder. It's just make it easier in your life. Just
in terms of short term, anyway, it's not like a long term thing.
Long term, ideally you want to do it for your food.
Yeah. Ideally, but
going back to the sliders though, Lacoste, all rounder. Anything all rubber, perfect. However, if you want comfort, I'm not gonna lie to you. A young croc, a young croc, it bangs,
I ain't tried that properly. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Fam, listen, I put on a pair. They weren't even my size, and I enjoyed myself still.
I'm hearing good reviews on Crocs.
The comfort is new. However, there's one step above that offers more comfort, which is these Adidas ones. It's like some kind of cloud foam technology thing that they use.
Okay. The ones that I have are kind of dead, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you have? Adidas ones?
They're Adidas.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called. They're just too flat and hard for me.
Oh yeah.
Like the ones you have now, it's a nice for my what's it called? A sole of my feet feels nice on it.
There's too many bubbles, man.
That's what I like. I feel like I'm getting a massage.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting stabbed.
Oh.
Yeah, multiple times.
I thought, not gonna lie, I thought your foot would be dry enough. You're not gonna feel those bubbles.
A whole layer, you know. To be fair, I did just what's it? I scraped my foot the other day. What do you call it? What's the
exfoliate?
Process? That thing there.
Okay.
Yeah, I scraped the leg. Yeah, it was a nice feeling.
With what?
Pumice.
Oh,
pumice or pumice? I don't know.
That stone thing.
The stone.
Yeah.
Philosopher's stone.
Dry or wet?
Oh, always moist though. With the soap on it as well.
There's 2 ways of doing it. I'm not actually professional in this, but I think if you read the instructions, I think you've got to do it dry. But I don't know. As long as you're feeling fresh.
Dry. Wait, your foot's dry as well? Or the stone is dry?
Yeah, I don't know how hard you're rubbing. You're not supposed to rub it hard where you're burning, you're creating fire, like you're flipping steam out of it.
The way my foot feels after sometimes, because I like to go in still. They've got the hard skin in it.
Yeah.
No,
that's just you. I'm soft. I get that.
Sorry.
Manicure, pedicure. No, I'm joking. I really don't.
Well, how often do you use it though?
I haven't used one in years.
Your foot must be. Yeah, it was dead. You can't even feel that, can you?
I don't touch my sock. It just.
I can't feel it.
No, I haven't got the softest. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't got the hardest either. You want to touch my foot? It's clean socks.
Yeah, mine's somewhat clean socks.
This is so weird, but
it's not terrible. My foot ain't bad. Is it?
Never feel the back of your heel.
Go for the back. Your back is nice.
Your back's nice as well. It's alright.
I've got a nice heel back.
Bad.
Hey, I've got a nice heel back. Can't even know that.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Come on.
Anyways, we're so off topic today. If we're gonna have to cut because my camera it records like 30-minute slots, so we must have to take it in 2 takes, whatever.
I like to look in the camera like this.
I was gonna cuss you out there, but I'm like. But today's podcast topic on Let's Talk is about religion.
Yeah.
Now, this one is just, it can always be a sticky situation. You know, I'm starting to think I've got chicken. Hold on, hold on. No, my teeth are alright still. It's always a sticky situation to have a conversation with certain people because they get a bit hot-headed, or they say they're open-minded and they just try to push their point of view of religion on you. Yeah. But I guess why I wanted to do why is my mind gone blank?
A podcast.
A podcast on religion is because I feel like it's an interesting one. Yeah. So why not, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like every time we have this conversation, it always sounds fresh. I don't know why. You ever have friends where you think, how have we known each other so long? You have the same conversation, but each time you have that conversation, the same topic anyways, it's different. It's always different.
You think so?
Yeah, so I can ask you now, would you say you're religious?
Okay. Yeah. Do you know how deep in why you say it's different? Because I did this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the other day, but over time, within the last year or 2, I've been deep in that. You know what? It's a cool thing to do. It's okay. What I'm trying to say is, it's okay to change your mind and have a different opinion, especially when you go through an experience. It's like you're not going to be the same person you were 10 years ago.
Or even a week ago sometimes.
Facts. Literally, because you might have an experience that changes you yesterday, now, today, I'm somebody else now. And maybe even on a deeper level, there's stuff going on chemically in your brain that causes certain things to be deleted or all that kind of stuff. Like, so whatever personality you had, again, last week could be a different person. But yeah, it's hard because I filled in the census yesterday, innit?
Oh, I was got those fines there.
Listen, and I was like, Martin.
You left it last minute.
Well, it says Sunday, it's supposed to fill it on Sunday, apparently.
No, the deadline is the 21st of March.
Right.
Not fill it on a day before. I filled mine like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, swear?
Yeah.
Anyway, the way you read it, it kind of insinuates that you should fill it in on the day. Because apparently you're supposed to let them know, where would you be saying on that day? Where are you on that? I'm
not going to lie, that's awkward. So I literally just been...
The way about that.
I get that £1,000 fine. All I'm saying...
That's a mistake. Yeah.
I did some last minute moving, innit? Whatever. So my census was done in my old address, but...
Okay. You
Wait, so we'll find out. HMRC, come get me.
Moving
on swiftly.
Moving
But yeah, why did you pick up the census though?
Can't cut it. Start again.
How have we gone from religion to census?
So on the census, it asks you what is your religious
Oh.
thingy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, shit. Am I a Christian? Do I consider? Because I was raised a Christian. I don't know what type of Christian, but it was some kind of. I was a Nigerian Christian. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them. So I was like, do I put that? But I don't really follow the stuff like that. So, but there are things I do like from the Bible that I've got in my life. So maybe I can consider myself a Christian. Just because I don't do everything doesn't mean
you're not.
I'm not one.
Yeah.
Because technically there's things I believe in. So
Yeah.
Like, so I put Christian ultimately.
Okay.
But it's funny, you're asking me, it's almost like I've got to do a spiel to be like, well, listen, I kind of am, but I'm not. So I don't know if I can call myself.
So even when you saw that question, you asked yourself these things.
I was like, right,
okay.
am I other? Do I put myself? And then how do I explain it in less than 5 words? What religion I am? You get what I'm saying? It's like you can't really explain it in less than 5 words. You got to just pick one.
But why did you put that sort of 5-word thing against it though?
In my head, it's basically like this. What religion are you?
I put other on the census.
And what do you describe for other? What do you say?
Faith.
Eh?
So let me explain myself what I mean by faith, right? Obviously religion's about that faith, but to me, religion, the way I view it, is almost like a label. Right, because I have experiences where from my friends as well, and I've gone to Catholic school, I've gone to Church of England, whatever. I've gone to churches myself. I've gone to our friends' dad's church, whatever. Half my family. I say half my family. My brother is a Muslim. His wife's a Muslim. His family side's a Muslim. So I'm exposed to Islam as well. And so for me, even like you said, right? I've read a bit of the Quran, not as much of the Quran, but I've definitely read more of the Bible than the Quran. I think I was forced to in secondary as well. We had to read it.
Read what?
Not in our school. Sorry, I didn't want to expose our secondary. I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Wait, hold on. Read what? You have to read what?
With the Bible, because I went to Church of England school.
What was it? Read the Quran?
No.
I think obviously got forced. I was like,
no. I chose to read the Quran.
Okay, yeah.
Because I had a period of my time where I just wanted to know more about religion, right? And so I just read the Quran. I read I think it was the King James version of the Bible.
I think I remember you telling me about the time you were.
Yeah.
As well, actually.
And so for me, I just see it as I believe in a lot of the things that's in these holy books, but ideally the practices that they want me to do, I'm like, I don't want to do that, and I don't feel like I agree with having to do these things and put it straight. And this is just my point of view, obviously, no offense to whoever's religious in these sort of things, right. But when it comes to Christianity, for example, I was just like, why did it have to be Sunday church? To me, it shouldn't have to be me going to church for me to do my prayers. I pray. I actually pray more now since Corona, and I have that connection, which I just acknowledge as God, because that's just the word used for the higher power. But really, I don't even say God sometimes. I just pray, and I just hope that the person, if there is a higher power, they know I'm talking to them anyways. Whether it's one person, 2 person, they know I'm talking to them and my intentions, right? Because it's coming from my heart. And with Islam, I don't agree that you have to pray. Excuse me. 5 times a day at certain times, and you got to face ease. I understand the concept of why, where it originates and stuff like that. But for me, it doesn't sit well with me.
I get what you mean. And just quickly, while I'm still remembering it, I just want to put a disclaimer. The reason why I reacted to Mel saying
faith, because you didn't.
No, not even that. The Quran bit.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about that. It's more about the Quran, because I don't want people to think. Right, why are you acting about the Quran like that? Right, what's wrong with the Quran? My thing was like, wait, in this England, you've been forced to read the Quran in the school.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was a bit like, right, I didn't know about any schools like that.
There might be, if you go to a
potentially, but
Islamic school.
But I've never really heard of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just who you know, innit?
I guess so. I know some. But
our circle, we don't have any Muslims.
Yeah. But I mean, outside of that,
Yeah.
I know of people, but I guess maybe they didn't really talk about that. But I guess you make an assumption that, because even with Bibles things, I assume everyone gets that from yard or going to church anyway, if you're a Christian. So I don't really think about people learning about religion to that depth in a school. I've never even Bible, to be fair.
Right.
I've never even thought about that coming.
Yeah. I had to do that prayers every day when I went to Church of England school.
Really?
For lunch, you had to say your prayers, your grace, in the morning.
Yeah, I didn't have this experience.
That's why. So yeah, that's the shock. So don't think man's out here hating or whatever. Like put your comments in the thing and da. Listen.
Sending all those hate, those
Send
hate
it.
things.
Send it. I'm not gonna read it anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't really. He doesn't even know
Send
when
it.
I post this stuff.
Yeah,
He's like,
you read it between each other.
Yeah, read it
play.
between each
Have
other.
fun.
Can you keep an eye on that time to let me know? Because I do. What does it say?
I remember. 9 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, that's why I put down as other. If I was to describe myself, I believe in faith. I just don't choose a religion because I know that I can't practice it. I'm not saying 100% be a practicing Muslim or Christian, because I know that if I could 100% practice it, and I'll be perfect, if I'm honest, and we're not perfect, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But really for me it was just certain...
Does it feel like you're being forced to do something?
Yeah.
Because what I was trying to come to was like, in my head, it was like, it's almost like, alright, this might be some mad arbitrary example, it might seem random, but you've got like the free range chicken.
Okay.
It gets to roam around and do whatever it wants.
Yeah.
And
then you get the caged chickens.
yeah, and it's kind of like, you're being forced into a box.
Right.
I don't want to be forced into a box.
Right.
Let me just do my thing. Because the outcome is the same. In that case, they're getting murked, isn't it? Like, in this case, the religion is the religion. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, here is the thing, which
my love
is...
for the God is the God that I love.
This is another thing. My personal opinion, anyways, from what my knowledge of understanding of religion is, like, if for example, let's say you're a Christian, right? I'm a Muslim. Straight away, if I say this to you, in terms of your God, I'm going to hell, because I'm not the believer of the Father is the Holy Spirit and Jesus. Do you understand? No matter how nice you want to put it, as straight as that, that's ideally the fundamentals. You have to believe in the Father, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus in order to go to heaven.
Yeah, she's an infidel. Yeah, exactly. Facts.
And then obviously in Islam, I think it's like you have to believe in the messenger, which is, I can't remember at the top of my head now. I think it's Muhammad anyways.
Muhammad, I think so.
Yeah, you've got to believe that that's the messenger of Allah.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm just like, if there's a higher power, there's a higher power. And this is the thing where I think I'm going to hell anyways, if there is a hell. Because we all sin. Obviously you repent, whatever.
You thought this was apple juice?
He's not drinking apple juice, I'm drinking apple juice.
Right, we are sinning. I see you there.
But this is the thing, in books anyways, everyone sins, right? You're not made to be perfect, otherwise we'll be God. But my point is, with this sinning part, I'm just like, no, not sinning, but in terms of what I believe in, if there's a heaven and hell, great. If judgment day exists, then cool. That higher power will see what I've done anyways.
For real.
So be it. Yeah, so be it.
And if I was genuinely supposed to go to hell, then it kind of is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like, why am I forcing it?
And if it's not there, then I'm like, okay, well, I'm dead, buried in ground, or burnt. All I see is blackness, and I'm asleep for the rest of my life. So it is what it is. And that's why death's never really fazed me.
Nah, it's not scary.
Because if there's an afterlife, cool, I'm living Melissa 2.0. Yes. Trust me. Let's go. You have a life in hell, or you have a life in heaven.
It is what it is. Word, I'm sure the raves in hell are going to be lit anyway, innit? So, fuck it. I'm going to be yakking that as well. Get me?
Maybe even more, because it's a it's sinning.
It might hurt your liver a bit more.
Yeah. Body is a holy temple of that, so it won't be in heaven. So yeah, that's why I just...
Imagine that though, heaven, like, imagine like heaven based on the rules of you can't do this, you can't do that, can't do this. Like, imagine it transfers.
I don't know. Well, some people say like how you live your life now obviously affects
the
afterlife.
In the sense of what? So if you blown out your kidney now, kidney done out as well in the afterlife.
I'm sure someone believes in that. There's always someone somewhere about that. But another reason why I didn't agree with certain faiths is...
Got 4 minutes still.
Sorry guys, had to restart it before we start the next part. But as I was saying, like, faith to me, why I don't label myself as something is almost because as well. My point is, imagine I was born in some next derelict island off grid. Nobody knows about Allah. Nobody knows about Jesus. Nobody knows about Guru Nanak. Yeah. Or flipping. Oh, who's that? Gandhi. Whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
All these things, right? So you're telling me those people that were brought up there who live a life of, let's just say they were perfect. Well, what we deem as perfect. They didn't kill any animals. They were vegan. Whatever. You know, they help their neighbors. Whatever. Just because they're not aware of Jesus or Allah, they're going to hell.
Apparently.
So
yeah, infidel. Burn in eternal hellfire. I mean, yeah, by them rules, it just sounds booky. It's like, for me, the type of God that I'm serving or living for or whatever, or the one that created me, ain't about crud like that. Humans are about crud like that. That's why, to me, it's like all this stuff is human based, as far as I'm concerned. Which, listen, calm, no problem. Ultimately, the way I deep it is like this. A human goes, there's got to be something out there. I agree with you. What should we call it? Let's just call it good.
Yeah.
Alright. What do you think the rule should be around serving this God and, like, you know? Well, genuinely, I think we should be trying to do good things. Because surely, if there's some kind of afterlife, we'd want to be enjoying ourselves after, right? Yeah, sounds like that makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, cool. Tell you what should we call this group? I don't know. What should we call it?
But that's how cults work, right?
Right. Let's call it Big Boy Gang.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dead, man. Listen to a better name. How about Fanta Fruit Twist? Nah, that's whack, man. Christianity? Ooh.
Sounds like a vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, as time goes on,
because there's even different variations of Christianity.
Right.
Orthodox,
Next thing you know, there's someone called Jesus involved in the stuff. Next thing you know, because personally, I think a Jesus might have been around, but I don't hold him to that kind of weight.
Right.
Because again, it's a man, it's a person.
Right.
Again, no offense to anyone. Listen, trigger warning and all this
Trigger,
stuff. Like,
I'll put it just aside here.
Yeah, like all the shaking. And everything, like, make the camera shake as well. Like. But yeah, like I just see it as an individual that came, like you said, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, whoever these people are. Even though you do hear some shady things about these people on the slide as well.
But the priest and all that, so.
Listen, but all that aside, if you just want to look at the behaviours that they're trying to present and be like, this is an example of how you should try and live your life on the face value of things. Fair enough. Like. What? Don't kill people and be nice to the meat that you're gonna kill. Don't just be killing chicken for no reason. Like, kill the chicken and eat it, and then put the remains back onto the soil so that it can feed the plants. And then don't just be kicking down flowers for no reason. Let the flowers grow and blossom because you wouldn't want someone to kick you in the head for no reason. You get me? So, by those standards, fair enough. I'll follow a religion, no problem.
Yeah.
But then when you're telling me nonsense about don't do this, don't do that, and then I'm sitting there thinking, not even let me say nonsense, you're telling me stuff like that, right? Don't do this, don't do that. And I'm there like, well, what if I want to do it? Not to say I'm killing somebody or whatever, but I'm talking about...
Like minor sins, I don't know.
Alcohol and sex and all these things, right?
Yeah, but those are actually, I guess...
What, higher sins? Elite sins.
No, but this is another thing though. In Christianity, well, from what I've learned anyways, every sin is on the same par in terms of level. Whether you're just having sex, drinking alcohol, even just a white lie, a sin is a sin. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Whereas I think in Islam, the difference is that there's ratings of sins, which makes more sense because...
Actually, I hear that too.
Do you know what I mean? If you kill someone, that should hold more weight
than drinking.
Yeah,
because it's like real life. If you steal from the shop and all you took is a pack of chewing gum, that should matter more than you nanking up a whole nursery full of kids. That you should die for that kind of thing. Get me? Like, I'm again, disclaimer. Like, I'm not saying that man's gonna be out here killing people that are doing that.
He's too soft to do that anyway.
I'm a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
I'm just drinking.
Sometimes
I'm drinking my apple juice. I'm drinking my apple juice. Don't let them fool you. This ain't alcohol. We're talking about screen. I'm going to heaven.
Well, we'll let Judgment Day decide on that. Well, that's my point of view. But yeah, no, I just.
What do you prefer? Oh, you already said, to be fair, you prefer the rating system. Right?
Yeah, I prefer the rating system, but all of that, like I said to you, is the thing is, I did enjoy reading the Bible because there's so many stories in that which you go, how does a book of this age know so many things about what's going on in the world right now, right?
Yeah.
But then there's also a part of me which I've always questioned is, at the end of the day, how far back can we trust that we go, right, this is the original of the Latin version of that before a man translated that to what we know today?
I remember I was watching this is the thing about history. I heard it said on the 90s Babies podcast, and I rated them when they said it, and it's the truth. Like, history, and many people have said it, not just them, obviously, many people have said it as well before that. History is told and dictated by the people that remain after the fact. So if two factions go to war, blue and red, blue wins. Blue's writing a history book. Red were waste dons, they all chat shit, hella sinners, bad people, rare tear. Whoever's left from that red clan, they're looking at history thinking, this is book. But I can't say nothing because now I have to assimilate, I have to join the blue clan. And maybe I'll try and go in and mash things up later. And then you get situations where documents are being deleted and removed and burned and destroyed because maybe that blue clan member is looking at the red clan, or whatever way around I said it, the red clan member is looking at the blue clan that won and saying, I hate the fact that you won still. You burned all my people. Now I'm going to come burn your library and destroy all your history, and then we're going to have to restart again as well. And then you get rebels and revolutions and all this stuff. And then before you know it, history is all twisted and turned. You don't know what to believe. You can only believe potentially what, even sometimes your granddad's talking to you thinking, I'm trying to, what are you talking about? That's not true. So, because here's the funniest thing, yeah? Some kids will go to school, here's some information, I mean, nah, granddad told me something different still. What's this?
Is that who do you believe in?
Right.
Mr. A or my granddad, you know?
Right. And your granddad might even be talking the realist. But because granddad's from the red clan, and the blue clan is winning, and their blue clan is teaching the schools, it's tight. It's tight. So ultimately, it's like you said, the story gets twist and turn and twist and turn. I remember I was watching this history thing, so I was trying to say before. The Donnies were saying it's a long lost language.
Right.
We have to go and speak to people from this place to get the thing. And it's like...
And even then, how far back can you go if this is a book that's, you know, is obviously been out for thousands of years? We can't exactly go pin it. Right, Darren from 1080 BC, can you explain this passage from, you know, the Psalm, That's a funny one, actually. When I first went to like the Church of England school, in year 7, obviously I'm a freshie. I was Chinese, like, if it
still is. Go on.
You just look at me and be like, oh, you must be Buddhist or whatever, innit? That's whatever. Yeah, so I must have been told to read a passage out of Psalm. Obviously, I'm a freshie, and the way it's spelled, did Melissa not Psalm?
I don't know.
Psalm 17:3.
That's a classic, though.
Mate,
anyone would say that.
When I tell you, I was looking around the class like, oh, I said something wrong, didn't I? But my teacher corrected me, and that's what they're supposed to do. So anyway, that's just a little story about me pronouncing things wrong. But
it happens, man.
Yeah, it's like you can't. How far back can you go to prove these things? Even with science, there's only so much I believe in science as well, sort of thing.
Yeah, because it gets hella theoretical at some point, and then you're just looking at some of the theories like, really, brother? Even some of the case studies that people have done, it's funny when people actually pay attention to the study and try to make sense of the study, and you're like, hold on, that was your control group, that was the experiment. excuse me, you did it with what? How many people? And you're now trying to generalize this and aggregate it up to who? The entire planet. Based off of what two people experience. I'm like, fuck, what? Two people from Lancaster or whatever. And you want to, yeah, like sometimes things are bug, and then people will use that as a basis for whatever their agenda is, and then it's enacting from there. Like, and then you get conspiracy theories, and that just mash up the whole thing again as well, because you're thinking, again, what do I believe? And this is where, to me, if it's deeper than religion. It's like you've got to search within yourself to find whatever it is that makes sense to you, and then go with that. Because that can always be your fallback. So if anyone kind of collapses or destroys your cult, group, whatever thing you belong to, you've always got that inner thing in you that no matter what, this is the deepest thing. No one can touch this.
But would you say it's a feeling then? Because you just said, like, to me it's like my faith is my personal relationship with God, right? No one else can judge my relationship with God. Only God can judge me in terms of what I do, right?
It's a bun you lot and
yeah, exactly. And if as they say is God is the Almighty, that, you know, He knows what you're gonna do. He's your whole future and stuff like that. I'm just like, then He knows what I'm thinking.
He knows
and
I'm
what,
a sinner.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
He made me this way.
Yeah.
So goddamn it, I'ma drink my apple. Ha ha.
So that's what I'm trying to ask you. Is in terms of when you said that, is it a feeling or more certain questions you would ask yourself to confirm what religion is to you, if that makes sense?
That last bit. I feel like it's the questions and the experiences you go through. I've had mad experiences where I'm like, this can't be a bloody coincidence. Surely not. And if this is a coincidence and this is just randomness, as science, like pure science, wants to dictate, then bloody hell.
Because do you believe in miracles? I do.
You know what? Yeah. Because the problem is sometimes when you hear the word miracle,
right,
as I just did it in myself just now,
right,
you think of the extreme.
Right.
Like, I don't know, £1 million falling out the sky because I asked for it. And it's a bit, alright, calm down, mate. Alright, chill out, man. Right.
We wish that was true.
Alright, mate. But something as simple as, and depending on who you are, you might call it simple, you might call it really complex and like proper.
Right.
I don't know. You are told you have a super low sperm count and you're done at it. You ain't having kids. Why is that funny?
I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to be childish, but I'm just like...
That is a highly offensive to some people. Jesus. Man, them. Stay strong, bruv. Don't let her...
No, I'm not laughing at that whole sentence. I'm
don't
laughing...
let her look at you and your little sperm man them and, you know, make you feel like a tiny brother.
That's
you're a big man.
No, yeah, you are big. Big, yeah. Moving on now, swiftly. Low sperm count, okay.
Low sperm count. Told you done out here. Yeah? You ain't never gonna have a kid. All of a sudden, just turns out your wife's pregnant. From you, genuinely from you. It's your you. Miracle. That's bloody amazing.
Yeah, I get that.
You get me?
Yeah.
Sometimes, triplets. What? From being told,
no triplets in the family,
and you're done out here. You ain't got nothing. Sperm is dead. Yeah, they're all weak. Now all of a sudden, trips.
Yeah.
Right. That's a miracle to me.
So let's say if you was not religious and then a miracle happens.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be more inclined to
believe
in like, because some people, like, they don't believe in religion no matter what, and then they know they're dying. Oh God, please, if you let me live one more year, I'll do the most. I'll go to church.
I think it's just human behaviour, or it's like they talk about the fact that chemicals flood your brain, and they talk about DMT flooding the brain, and it's one of these things that. I realised how nice my arm looks when I did that. I was like, oh, mad thing. Jim, yes, mad thing. I caught the camera. I was like, shoot, mad thing. But DMT floods the brain because you're in an extremely traumatic situation, and it's a way, apparently, again, go and do your research. Don't just believe me.
Yeah,
But, like,
disclaimer.
Facts.
Opinions only
You
here.
get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it's a self-coping mechanism to deal with the trauma that you're going through.
Okay.
Because it's death, it's like the most traumatic bloody thing you're going to go through. And then you start hallucinating. That's where you get these near-death experiences, and out-of-body, whatever experiences, or do these kind of scenarios. People start talking about, I saw God, I saw this, I saw family members from, rare tear.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes it adds up, maybe sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. I do believe in spirits though.
I believe in the spiritual realm. I don't know.
I'm not saying like my grandparents are dead. I'm not saying they're floating around me, sitting next to me, chilling, listening to us. But like I think there are some sort of energy. I feel like everyone has an aura. Because sometimes I don't know, for me maybe, because I like to think that I've got quite strong positive energy. Even you can bring the most negative energy, I can kind of like have a shield. It doesn't affect me. But I was talking to like Miz, and he was saying like sometimes when he will talk to certain people, it's almost like it saps out his energy. Like he gets tired after talking to them.
Yeah, no, but that happens with everyone. I think that happens with everyone. Because I would say exactly what you said about yourself. I would say that about myself.
Yeah.
But I know that there are types of people out there that can drain the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I have to purposely be wary of that and put a blocker in place. Yeah. Even if it's something as simple as, listen, man, I gotta go still. Like I got stuff to do. Sorry. Or, do you know what? It's been really nice talking to you. Sorry I couldn't help you direct, where to go and where to head. But I hope you have a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Stay smiling. Yeah. Keep moving.
Yeah. So would you
I
say if you're a good person
you
reader?
Say that about you?
No, I think I'm a good person reader.
No, in the sense that, do you think people can sap your energy? You don't think there's anybody out there can sap your energy? Is that what you're trying to say?
I wouldn't say I don't know. I think that there can be, but I've personally not experienced it because, like you said, right, I think I can gauge quite early. Hi, we're back again. Oh, camera troubles. This time the temperature of the camera got hot. But as we were saying about energies and auras, I think that I can detect energies.
Early on.
Yeah, or no, I can't detect. I'm not a psychic power or whatever. But I just straight away, if I vibes from the conversation with you, cool, I keep it going. If I don't vibes with you, then...
Oh yeah, but that's the point though.
It's okay.
That's the point. When you're talking to that person, if you don't vibe with them, you're already invested now.
Yeah.
So now you've invested your energy in that conversation. Therefore, you have begun the energy exchange, if you will.
Right.
And if this person is starting to sap your energy, that's you getting the early indication that I don't want to be in this conversation because there's not an equal exchange of energy right now.
Fair enough. Maybe that's just my way. Sorry, that was my turn now.
Oh, is it? I didn't even talk it. That's what I'm saying though. That's it. I feel like maybe that's even what Mira's saying, and I think that there's times in life where I'm trying to get to that point where I don't get in this situation. I hope I get into this situation less and less over as I grow. But there's times in life, especially when you're younger, where you just have to allow the energy sap.
Wait, I always notice something every time I do a podcast, on your beard. Yo, you have a white hair.
Oh yeah, I do, yeah.
Did you know that one?
Yeah, I've known this for time. Sometimes I click
we're getting old,
Trust me, I found some on my chest.
Oh, get old.
Trust me.
Sorry to cut you
I don't
off.
mind, I'm waiting for the day where it kind of comes in little bits.
That's what I said. I literally found a hair on... I've got hair on my head. A white hair on my head. White hair on my head is slate. I'm so sorry, guys. And obviously I pull it out when I find it.
Of these.
He's drinking that. I'm drinking juice. I'm just not bothered. Just embrace it. You are.
Facts, man. You're getting old. Like you said, we don't care about death. Not that we don't care about. You don't fear it. And it's like the fear of aging is like you're gonna age, bruv. It's part of life. Accept it quickly and get over it, man.
But this is the thing. I don't think everyone is comfortable in their own skin or even having the acceptance, right? And what I mean by that is like, for me, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I don't care if you think I'm ugly. I think I'm alright. Whatever it is. Someone will find me hot. Someone will find me ugly. Life is what it is. And if you find me ugly, then up yours, innit? So I just don't vibes with you. But in terms of the acceptance, bringing it back to religion, is that sometimes people stay in religions, like you said, about the gang thing, right? A blue gang, red gang, whoever wins at the time.
Yeah.
When you feel like you don't have anyone, sometimes religion gives you that home.
I hear that.
Because you have these things like community like gatherings.
Yeah.
Like I literally go to my friend's church for jollof, like, because every Sunday I know if it's someone's birthday party, I go for food. But it was the time I was not soul searching, but learning more about religion anyways.
Yeah,
but
sure.
listen, if there's food, I'm there. My friends know if there's food involved, I will be there. You can tell me it's, I don't know, 100 miles away from London, I will drive there. Obviously, it's got to be something that sells to me, like, I don't know, a rainbow sandwich or something as dumb as that, and I will drive 100 miles for it.
Wait, what?
I've had a rainbow sandwich.
You had me with you all the way until you said sandwich. Why am I driving 100 miles for sandwich? Sandwich? What?
I went to Hong Kong.
What the hell is a rainbow sandwich?
Literally coloured. Well, the rainbow sandwich I actually had in real life. Actually, this is a thing. It was rainbow coloured cheese, and it might be in one of my old vlogs that I might put a snippet in. Yeah, rainbow coloured cheese. It just tastes like cheese. It's just a gimmick. But I went Hong Kong. I didn't go to Hong Kong specifically for this sandwich, by the way. But I added it to my list of to go to because it was unique. So that's what I'm trying to say. If something's unique, I will do the most to go and experience that. But that's where I waste my money on. Some people like designer handbags.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on, Mel, hold on.
I'm holding on.
Please, hold on. Strap in tight. Sandwich, what does the sandwich have in it? Just
Cheese.
rainbow cheese?
Just cheese.
Shit. My God. I was with her until she said that. If you agree, let us know in the comments.
No, okay, I'm just trying to feel like, not guilty pleasure, but like, okay. It's like for you maybe one opportunity to go see a banging Ducati motorbike.
Oh,
but it's in Scotland.
Okay, alright, cinema.
Do you know what I mean? So my thing is food.
Okay, I judge you less now. I hear that. Well done. You brought it back well done.
That's how
Cheers. Done. Cheers. I like that. Look, that's good.
So that's what I'm
Fair enough, yeah, because I was thinking more along the lines of, I'm going to grab my containers, come
Right.
to your event, grab bare food that I can, wave goodbye, in a beat, and then continue your event and do whatever it is you're doing. And I go home and enjoy my jollof and all these goodies.
You better bring me some jollof.
What, here?
Yeah, or make it here.
Could make it here, to be fair.
I'm
I
making
like
up.
the stove, it's nice.
Oh, thank you. It's actually really annoying. Is that?
What is
Oh, there's this thing called induction hob. This is what I have in my new place now.
Please?
No, it might look cool, but I'm a flame person. I like gas.
I do like some flavors.
You know, I use that wok. You know, you need that wok heat.
Wok.
But I can't do that here because when you lift it off the hob, it doesn't detect
The heat.
the heat or something on it.
Okay.
So it doesn't produce heat. It's like a safety feature. It pisses me off. So I can't.
It's wavy though, but it's peak.
Yeah, it really is.
So you kind of gotta you gotta walk like this.
No, it's got to be flat even. You can't
You can't even tilt it.
You can't tilt the
Oh
thing.
no,
It's so sensitive.
brother.
No pun intended, but yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it looks cool and sleek, but it's really
Oh, that's
annoying.
peak. That's kind of sad
Yeah.
still. Unless here's the techers, yeah. Hey, what you do, yeah? You get a wedge wok in it, or you get a pan, yeah, big
I've got a big pan.
big pan, yeah, the frying pan.
Yeah.
Put the frying pan on, then put the wok on the frying pan.
That's the dumbest thing I've...
Because the frying pan is connected, so the weight is there. You lift up the wok, it's still connected.
You do know that the frying pan will absorb the heat.
No, it won't, because how do you think the food in the frying pan gets hot?
No, I get it,
Yeah.
but you know a wok base, yeah? A proper wok is like this.
Yeah,
It's not flat.
Right. Yeah.
It's not flat.
The heat it dissipates as it goes up the side.
You know what? We're gonna do a test. I know this isn't gonna work.
Listen,
but just
can we record this?
We are recording.
Bangs,
Oh wait, let me check. We are recording.
No. As in, we record the wok session.
We will record a wok session.
Wok session in the frying pan. This is a new technique.
And we're gonna make egg fried rice.
Yeah,
typical egg fried rice, and
what
see.
happens, isn't it?
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's not, okay, my bet on this is that it's not going to work.
It's
So
getting
we shall
fun
see.
now. It's getting lit. So no more. £10.
No, why does it have to be money
You're
involved when we're
talking about-
betting? Just food, man. The loser cooks a meal. It's more than £10 anyways. No, the next person that loses makes the next stew and jollof batch.
Decent. So the person that loses that bet, yeah?
The wok bet. We're making
Yeah.
egg fried rice.
And you're saying it's gonna be.
I'm
dead?
saying it's gonna be dead. The wok is not gonna get the heat
It
through
needs.
the frying pan that it needs to make a good egg fried rice. Yeah?
I think it can make a decent egg fried rice.
Yeah, but you'll be cooking for 2 hours to make this egg fried rice.
Hey, listen.
No, but you no.
If the egg fried rice gets cooked or not.
No. You've got to be realistic.
Alright, what's the time limit? Now what?
10 minutes.
Talking about. How can you cook egg fried rice in 10 minutes?
I was gonna say we're lying there.
Ah,
2 minutes.
what?
No more than 5 minutes should an egg fried rice take.
Is it?
Ask Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger.
I'm telling you, shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes. I don't know what egg fried rice you're making that should take an hour. Even giving you 10 minutes is too long. I'm the Chinese one, so you gotta trust what I say.
I know, that's the problem.
I say that. That's bad. This is how religion even works. Going back to it, yeah, because you get those Mormons who do those. I think it's called missionary, things where you have to go around to people's houses and knock pretty much.
Like Jehovah's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine not being exposed to religion and suddenly these religious people not this.
Oh,
You're gonna have one or two gullible people that go, oh, this sounds interesting. Oh, okay, I believe what you say.
Yeah.
And then there you go. You've got your followers.
Or people that jump into cults and that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can start a cult as well.
Yeah,
If I
definitely.
really wanted to.
That's what the subscribers are, isn't it? Low key, innit? Join us.
Why are you my friend?
Huh?
No, but that's interesting to see. That's interesting to know your viewpoint of religion. That Census. That was a good shout to understand what you ticked.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
It's deep, and I feel like anyone that's done that census now is going to be sitting there thinking, bruh.
Yeah.
Is that what I am? Because at a point I was thinking to write spiritual. But then I was like,
why not? If that's what you
should I
connect
write
with
that?
more.
But I was like,
Like you said, you don't
is it
practice
that?
the things that you should be practicing.
However, I mean, I pray. Can you be spiritual and pray? I don't know.
There's a question you've got to ask yourself. I think I can't
I
answer
don't know.
that.
That's why I was just like, more time I just fall under the branch because I know I'm gonna do these weddings and all this stuff. I'm gonna do it in,
The
not
weddings
necessarily
ain't
in a church.
religious.
No, but what I'm trying to say is when you get married, you go to a church to do it, right?
No.
No?
That's a choice of venue, I'd say, to be fair.
I hear that. But then there's this thing of getting married under God and whatnot, right?
No, but that's the thing. This is another thing as well, yeah?
It's a thing now.
No, yeah, in Christianity, yeah, two eggs can't yolk or something like that. Like, basically, the point is, yeah, listen. Basically, it's the saying of, if you're Christian, you can't marry someone outside of Christianity. Whereas in Islam, I know this one, a woman cannot marry a man that's not Muslim, but a man that's Muslim can marry a woman that's not Muslim.
See how the thing is just
Double-
patriarchy
yeah.
and just,
And I'm just like,
you get
I
me?
can't.
It's a bit like who's behind this book? Who is he? Show me his face. Come on.
Jesus.
Who's that? I like get me.
Or was it the
See
10
that.
disciples though?
Could it be any of them family? Just the thing when you deep it that way, yeah. When you deep it that way,
Okay.
they love this guy. He's gone now. We need to let everybody know what happened here today. Imagine you had
I died.
right, and it's like, nah, she's too sick. We've got to let everyone know about this. The way she got murdered was peak. We need to tell everybody this is mad. The people look at George Floyd and all this rest
Martin Luther King.
facts, spare people.
Yeah.
So it's like a martyr kind of thing where it's like, no, we need to, uphold them in the best light and show people why this person was amazing, so that hopefully we can have an
Carry
impact on
on
the world
that,
and whatnot,
yeah.
whatnot. Right,
Yeah.
right. get a following, and you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just feel like human is man-made. Everything's man-made. Everything's man-made. It's all man-made. The only thing that wasn't man-made is the earth.
Well, then that's the thing. You're saying everything's man-made, but not the earth.
And,
well, this is why I believe in the higher
some
power.
Some of the animals.
Because I can't. This is the thing where I'm like.
Because even the ants that we're crushing every day.
Yeah.
Is having an impact on the ecosystem.
Yeah, of course.
Therefore, we're now influencing that. So is it man-made then? So the whales that are dead, and then they've brought new fish because the whale's not eating the fish.
Yeah.
Does that mean that we made those fish? Because by us existing, we've allowed those fish to flourish and to mutate and form another new fish.
That's what we do though, because that's why we have
deforestation and all the rest of it.
Oh, what's it called when you put get some fish and you put in like you harvest in a certain it's the word. Why is it out of my head?
A platter?
Oh no, I'm not thinking. No, you're not.
What, splicing? Gene splicing? Is that what you're talking about?
No. You know where like almost like you're breeding fish.
Crossbreeding? I don't know.
No, it's like,
breeding fish.
I think you guys know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
No, like it's almost like my train of thought is gone. Where like you just farm fishing. I think it's actually called farm fishing.
Okay.
It's basically where, let's say for example, I grab a salmon. I want more salmon in it. I farm fish. But what that means is I now have my own pond in my yard, yeah?
Right.
And then I put my salmon in, like you go lay eggs and then I'll go sell that. But that's not natural. That's man.
Oh, yeah, okay,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. As in you're forcing an animal into a situation where it can produce more of its...
Yeah, for my own benefits as well, aside from that. But that's man done.
Yeah, facts.
But this
and then all of a sudden there's more salmon in the world.
There you go.
And then the salmon that is now overpopulated is now affecting something else, potentially if it is in part of the ecosystem and not separated into its own pond. Maybe even being separated into its own pond is creating some, I don't know, let's say there's some flies that really can't handle salmon for whatever reason, and the salmon emits some kind of gas or some shit and it fucks up the flies, and then, you know, now these flies are dying and it creates a disease and it spreads, and then I'm saying this is how things start. Look at all these Wuhan markets and the bats and that, and then you know all this mash up. Nah, listen.
Did you think Corona came from Wuhan?
I don't know where it came from. That's a story for another day. That's a whole other podcast, man.
I'm not gonna be offended by it just because I'm Chinese. You can say whatever you want.
Get offended by what, bro? People say Ebola came from Africa all the time and all this nonsense, bro. Whatever, man. This is, man.
All I'm saying is, from my point of view, is believe what you want to believe in.
Yeah, basically.
Just don't try to impose your beliefs now to be like, this is the correct way onto me. I'll be the judge for myself.
For real, I've got brains.
Yeah, well. Sorry, I wouldn't say well as in you don't have brains. I was just trying to say something else.
Got low-key offended.
I don't know, I've lost the plot to that. I'm sure some of you guys have been lost 10 times. Well, apologies, our storytelling isn't that well.
You kept up, don't lie. We gave you directions every step of the way. Don't try it.
If you don't, you can blame MrGrapht for this.
Blame me in the comments. Let us know down below. What's all the rest of it that they say? And
like and subscribe.
Like and comment. And
literally that now. So
come join our cult. Join us. Can you zoom in on my face?
I will zoom in on your face for that one. Or put your face closer. It'll be easier for editing that I don't have to do that. And you might as well log it off because that's it about religion, to be fair.
To be fair.
Go on then, go zoom in your face to say bye.
Join us. Join us. Join us.
So that's it for today's Let's Talk podcast on religion. That's our main topic. But I think, you know what? Our earlier conversation about Do Not Disturb was probably more interesting.
Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, the phone thing. But cool. Like and subscribe. We're out now, so see you later, alligators.
Peace.